holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. We just are here for the month of December, and we wanted to share, for those of you who we can't be together in person every month, we'd like to welcome you to our virtual meeting. And this is not in place of all the ones that you can physically get to, but we're going to bring everything that we've learned from all of our teammates and directors across the countries, both countries, and bring the best to you that we can in a short amount of time that is watchable. Anyway, we wanted to start by letting you know that just in case you haven't had a chance yet, we're going to resend the link to join us on our team Facebook. It's SPA, S-P-A, hyphen or space, Doni, D-O-N-I, International. And that's where you're going to have an ongoing resource where everything will be. You'll see the postings, but we'll keep track of all of Gary's 2 videos, our live feed, our virtual meeting, and recognition. And so if you events coming up, training, our beauty use. And so everything will be there. And so you'll keep abreast of the sales that are going on. It's going to be really neat. Our teammate, Jan Farragay, she's going to be helping manage that Facebook so that we stay.
Yay, Jan, thank you.
Yay, thank you so much. And so if you don't like your Facebook page, picture, you better change it, because every time we do recognition, that's going to be pulled over for you. And this is going to be a place that's going to be, you don't get cheered on when you cook and clean and do all the things that you do, or at every job that you do at your work. But when you're here with our team, the BC, all across the country, that's what Beauty Control is all about. It's about recognizing all the different efforts you make, and it's about being part of something special and something bigger than you. And we've got plans to do some really neat fundraisers and within our team too. So whatever Nicola comes up with too, that we do, countrywide, but we're also going to be doing some things that touch our hearts and make a difference in other people's lives too. So stay tuned and be part of, you're so special to us. So what else? We wanted to start by going over a couple thoughts. Kelly's got some really great ideas of ways that, the month isn't over, Christmas isn't here yet. How many of you still need money, for the holidays? It's not over. It's
December 4th.
It's only
There's
December
still 20 days.
Absolutely. And this is your store. The least you should be doing is buying from your store. And Kelly's got some really adorable ideas. And I've got, my favorites that if someone were to get something from me, or every place you go, you think of the most impacting thing. We are about product. We are one of the top manufacturers worldwide. We make something special, but we also are about service and doing more. Most of our teammates are wrapping gifts and delivering and going over the shopping list. We have solutions for needs. And there are a lot of people who get overwhelmed and then they jam and cram at the last days. So I love this. I still love, this is one of my favorite monthly sales catalogs ever. And this is still going on this month. So, it was for November and December, and I'll show you what's on the front. But make copies of this and make it available, because I've got some ideas for you to take these catalogs and have, I'll go over that in just a minute, but make separate copies of that. And everybody can fill that out. So it's about, what do you need? Who do you need to buy for?
They can write down their budget.
That budget, exactly, and something about them, and then you can help them customize that and collect that. So so when Kelly's talking, look at this. I don't even know who posted this. Yeah. It's so adorable, because she looks exactly the way we all look when we're shopping around. I don't know about you. I get overwhelmed at the department store where there's hustle, bustle. A lot of energy. Sometimes I spin.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God. I always go even with a list. I'm a very goal-oriented person and a checklist. But look at this. It says, relax and be pampered while shopping from your seat, not your feet. So gift wrapping and delivery available. So I love this. Have a spa la la la. So some of our gals are doing open houses. Kelly had a really great one, and then
I'm going to have another one this weekend.
Yeah, and where people can touch and experience. So you've got sip, sample, and shop, and then you can do ciders and whatever.
Yep, I just had hot cider and hot tea, and I had coffee or water, and then I just had some little chocolates, and that
and
was
music.
it.
Did you have some music?
I
on
had
it?
Christmas music playing.
Yeah.
Yep, I put on
Michael
my,
Bublé.
No, I actually turned on one of the TV channels. It's for free, and it just comes in. Frank Sinatra was then, and then it was Fleetwood Mac doing a Christmas song. It was Bob Seger, and then it went to Tony Bennett. So it was just a compilation of songs, and I didn't have to worry about it. It just played.
So awesome.
Yep.
No, I mean, and it's warm, and you got Kelly. Oh my gosh.
And I had a fireplace going. So it was cozy.
That is,
I loved it.
I have a tendency not to want to leave that kind of a place.
And they did. They all did have a mug.
Yeah.
They were shopping with their mug, and it got to the point I was giving them bags, but the bags were overfilling, so they were starting to take up tables.
That's right.
And then they had their list that I had done from the book.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, I've got this person, that one, and they had it all laid out.
See? And so that's the process. It's
You couldn't do that in a department store.
No.
You couldn't be going,
absolutely.
I'm taking over this counter,
No, it's like you're intimidated, you're
Right.
overwhelmed, and
And they could ask questions. There wasn't one gal who's trying to take care of all these people.
Yeah.
And she's only making 4%.
Yeah.
I go, what are you looking for? She goes, Kelly, what about this? I have a friend who has this. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're really giving personalized, customized service.
Show some of your things.
Okay.
These are some of her ideas.
Here I am.
Oh,
Kelly! Hey, boys and girls!
Cute?
Okay, so what I did is I wanted things to be inexpensive. We don't make money off the shipping, or the packaging and all the fluff and all that. We don't make money off that, but people do like it, especially men. So these are some of the things I came up with. I had found these baskets. They're a star. I'll take them out, but the Glim and Glam really fit in here. I got them for $1 at the dollar store.
Isn't that great?
And it's just a mesh, and I'm going to call this like my Star Power or Star Glow. You got to give things a name, and this all fits in here, and you can just put this in some cellophane. And then I found some bags at Michael's for $1.
Look at that.
And you just put the instant hand manicure, and they have all kinds of Christmas designs.
You could do that same one. Look at this. Here's from my Canadian. This is not going to anybody, but I don't have it stuffed yet. But a lot of people do coffee and cream,
coffee and cream. Or they put hot cocoa in there.
Yeah, a little coffee, a thing of coffee, and then so it's up higher, and then look at the mug. So you've got the mug as a gift, and you can
be really creative, like the Be Mint, Be Merry. Charmaine's got the Be Berry in here, but she could do a chocolate that had like raspberries in it or something. But with the Be Mint, because it's sugar cookie, you could have a little package of sugar cookies in there.
That's great.
You can get really creative.
You know what's really neat about our gifts? They keep giving after you open the present. After a day and a month and a week, they keep giving.
Right. Here is some of the Be Mint, Be Berry, and I just put the Be Berry in this. These are at Michael's. You get 20 bags for $2.99. Put a little curling ribbon. These retail for $16. I think I got them on promo, so I think I'm selling them for $14. People were buying 7, 8 of these at a time because this is a great gift to give to someone at the office. But I want to say thank you because it's the hand scrub with the little mini hand cream. And then I came upon these boxes. Now remember, I'm a deal shopper. This is a cool box, and it's empty for $2. And everything fits in there. And so to show you, I have another box here. What fits in here, this was a 3-piece. I put the dark brown sugar in here. So you've got the brown sugar cream, you've got the cologne, and the shower gel. And I'd probably put tissue paper or shred stuff in there.
Isn't that adorable?
And then I was talking to Charmaine about how, with instant hand manicure.
Look at this.
I found these at Michael's for $1. And
I would leave that at the sink.
And you leave it at the sink. And they had different patterns, but I thought that was Christmassy. And probably I didn't try, but I bet you a little mini hand cream would fit in there. And just wrap that up. But at least it has a container, because we're always telling people have a container because it can splash.
Yes.
And then last one I was trying to think
I
about.
want that container.
I'll get you some. Okay, and then I was thinking about the soaps. What are we going to do with the soaps?
These soaps are amazing. They're 83% organic.
And they're so lovely. Anyways, these little containers are ceramic, and I got these at Michael's, and they're $1. And I think people bake like little breads and stuff in them. And so it's another extra gift. And so what I kind of called this, I just put it in a bag with a ribbon, and I have the 3 soaps in there, and I'm going to call it Rub-a-Dub-Dub, 3 bars in a tub.
Isn't that adorable?
Or 3 soaps in a tub, you can do whatever. But I was trying to think of something fun with this, and that's what I came up with last night. I came home at like 11 o'clock, and I said, how am I going to do? But you can do whatever you want. These are just some ideas.
These are not just old soap. This is not. This
and
is
they're
not
beautiful
lava,
soap. I've
you
already
know.
started using them. Yes, they're really lovely, and they have a nice fresh scent.
Yeah.
So those were just some of the ideas I came with. You know, like I said, don't spend a lot of money, but you can get really creative. You know.
And then of course, you know me. I love our makeup line. This
So I'll
is.
show this here.
Can you imagine this makeup? Do you know that one of the reasons that the department stores have the cosmetics, the fragrance, and the skincare on the main floor is because that's the anchor of all the stores. That's what drives business, reorders, and it just moves and moves and moves and moves. And so that's a very impacting thing. So what I've put, of course, my favorites are our mascara. If you haven't gotten yours, I'm going to show you how to put on. I only have one eye on of my mascara. This is To Die For mascara. Never loved a mascara more than this. And then I put the lighted lip gloss. How
people
wonderful.
see that and they get crazy.
Yeah,
they get crazy.
And so people love that.
It
so
stops them in their tracks.
And then of course that. Have you seen that beautiful translucent powder?
Yeah,
it goes
beautiful.
from the lightest of skins to the darkest. It makes things look like they're just airbrushed.
Yeah.
It's not that, you know, where you feel
tacky.
like you look like you're just
Chalk
all
girl.
made up. Oh no,
it's
gorgeous,
and it's got a beautiful case.
Look at the case.
It's a Christmas case.
Gary
really made this really pretty.
Oh, I'm not going to break the seal on it. I'm not going to break the seal on it.
Uh-oh.
You've seen it. It's in the catalog. It's gorgeous.
Catalog.
And
you
this,
hold
you know,
up and I'll show 'em.
this brush set, of course, in our catalogs, you can buy them individually. But this is the complete collection. And what a neat, gorgeous gift. This is about, you know.
So there it is. It's a beautiful case. Look at that
here's
case.
the neat thing about this case. Usually you see a case like that and you're thinking, oh my gosh, my whole purse is going to be so heavy. No. It's not.
It's in the palm of your hand.
And it's lightweight.
Yeah, it's
but
really
it's
light.
gorgeous.
Wait.
And, so I love that. And so you have different ways that you can put it in an organza bag.
People
and
always want brushes.
Sparkle.
People want
That is
brushes.
a gift. Again, every time somebody uses it, they're thinking about you. Yeah. What a beautiful gift that was.
And what's great too about the brushes, they're in retail now. They count for. They're not in sales aids. These count for sales.
And that's a beautiful collection. And you
I think it's gorgeous.
It is.
One brush, you can go to Bobbi Brown, any of those, and it's $100 for one brush.
Yeah,
please.
These are beautiful, beautiful. So my thoughts were, of course, on this. Now, you know what I have always loved over the years about what we do is that, you know, when having my own store or whatever, if you have overhead and all that, you're not able to say, oh, here's somebody who comes in and you can tell that they really want it, but their budget won't let them have it. Right. Well, you can't. There's nothing you can do. It's like, oh, sorry. You know, bye-bye. But we've got so many different options. We've got, you know, if you're in front of someone or you've done a makeover or whatever, you've got whatever what fits her budget then. You've got the ability to schedule her for another appointment where she brings her friends and then she can get her things at half off. You know, for some things. She's got our diva collections, you know, whether it's the makeup or the skincare. But we've also got options for her to get some things free, right? So having said that, this is a busy time. Maybe some of the people don't have the ability to either get to a save and shop or even have a spa appointment.
That's correct.
But I bet each of us have at least 5 or more people who have a tight budget that we could say, I was thinking about you. I have an idea, and I wanted to run it past you, see if this works for you. Wouldn't you? I mean, that's not a non-threatening. It says I was thinking about you. I care.
But what's in it for me?
Yeah, that's right. So
what's
that's
in it for
exactly
me, Charmaine?
The idea is that how would you know? I was thinking, what if I could make available, our garage door is opening. I hope the dogs don't bark.
Go ahead.
Make available an option for you to get $100 of shopping spree for gifts.
Things I want,
things
not what you have on your list.
That's right.
It's my list, right?
Your list, your shopping list that either you want to have for yourself, or you want to give at half off.
Okay.
And or what if I could get you 100 for free? I've got some
I
ideas.
like the free more than
I know.
half.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here's this. So here's my catalog. So I've got several of these.
Okay.
If you pass them around,
so they can keep them, right?
That's right. They can keep that.
Okay.
There's a shopping, a shopping list in there.
In the front.
And talk to the gals and say, I have this really neat catalog. It would be really easy and fun for you to shop. My consultant is making available custom,
Okay.
gift wrapping,
Oh, okay.
and whatever.
Okay.
Almost everything in here is at least 20 to 25% off.
Okay. This one
And-
wants to be in the
Yeah,
mix. So
yeah.
here's our
20
Christmas
to
dog.
25% off.
Okay.
And then an additional 10% off when you're able to get your orders in within the next 48 hours.
Okay.
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 And so that's neat. Go shopping, 35%
I can do
off,
that.
wrapped and whatever. So when you collect $500,
Okay.
that could be 5 people ordering 100.
Okay.
Okay. Then you'll get 50% off.
Okay.
But if you can get 1,000,
Okay.
then you will get $100 shopping spree for you.
Okay.
And that's on the sale price too.
That should be easy.
Isn't that? Don't you think?
With the way things are, yeah. I mean, people love
and
everything.
So what we've attached here is Stacy Atnip did these individual sales slips. So they're on a slip, and you make a copy of it, and then cut them up.
Are those going to be on our Facebook page? So that
Yes,
can do
they
that?
are.
Okay, thank you.
Stacey
I need that.
Yeah, but look at this catalog. There's some gorgeous things in there, and the soaps are in there.
Yes,
and they're
everything's
still
in.
on sale.
Yep.
Those are great
The whole month.
prices. So also, here's another thing. Kelly and I were talking about it. Everybody does better when they can try them out. We
Right.
could put some samples in there, some minis and whatever for them to try. Leave that for 48 hours. Let that
Don't
be
be bored,
available.
Julie.
But also, have some before and
Pictures.
after pictures. We've got them on our Facebook, the mascaras, the before and after, even the type firm and fills.
Yep.
Any of the things. We've got lip appeal pictures.
You got a picture of my mom in there.
I know, I do.
She got a picture of my mom.
Yeah,
We did one
so-
half of her face. It was pretty
Yeah.
dramatic. It was
This is-
pretty
this
dramatic.
is Kelly's mom.
Just one side.
She
see how one
wasn't
side-
feeling well. She
And
was
but
not
I came
well.
in the door and she says, "What are you doing on your face?
Yeah.
I want some of that."
That's right. That's the way it is. Anyway, so and people have, look at, come on, some of the feed things and the Nutri-Rich, what these things can do. So all of those different things. So it shows befores and afters, and that will help them on the shopping.
Right.
So we can have some samples and then some that they're looking just at the pictures, and
Right.
and then they've got somebody to call for advice. It will be you. So we thought that would be a really neat idea.
And your store has
Yeah.
to be open, but when we were
That's
talking
right.
about a store being open,
That's right.
let me tell you the best thing about your store being open.
That's
And
right.
I don't know who taught us this a long time ago with Dick and Ginger, but you're a product
That's right.
of your product. So when people see my store open the other day, just going to my car dealership and the jewelry store,
Mm-hmm.
I had no makeup on, but my skin looked good, and I sold an instant facelift set.
An instant facelift
She
set.
wants the microdermabrasion, type from Fill Extreme Eye and Face.
What do you do?
What are you? Okay, can you bring that by? I just dropped off my husband's little clock thing to get a battery. And then when I went to the car dealership, he hasn't seen me in a year and a half because I was there for a maintenance thing, and he originally leased me the car, and now I'm buying. And he goes, "Wow!" He goes, "Your skin always looks great." So he came up to me and he goes, "I need a $100 gift basket for my nanny. Would you do that?" And now today he just called me. I'm going to go pick up my car. It's going to be ready for me. And he said, "Would you do a spa for my mom, my wife, our nanny, and my sister?"
Gift cards.
And he says, "I have a budget, but what could you do, like a little gift basket for each?" And I said, "I could, but that's not, everybody doesn't always like the same things. Remember, Charmaine likes things and I like my own things, but we all have our favorites." So I said, "My second option is, why don't you get them a gift certificate?" And then I gave an example. He goes, "Oh, that's great. I want a $100 gift certificate for all 4 of them." So I'm already going in knowing I'm going to have a $400 sale.
That's right, and wrap it up really pretty, and how
I
neat,
told him
how
I would
gorgeous.
I
when
said this-
they open it up and know that.
And it's gonna be
what's
at the spa.
happening, and it's going to include.
And the dads are going to be there
customized.
watching the kids.
That is awesome.
And he said, and he goes, "Well, how are you going to do it?" I'm going to have pretty gift certificates, and I'm going to say, "This comes from a special man in all of your lives." And he just gushed over the thing. He goes,
Isn't
"Kelly."
that neat?
And I said, "This is a special guy that's in all 4 of your lives. So who's a special guy that you all 4 know?" And this is coming from Dave. And so he's very, very excited. He's so excited. He goes,
Who
and he's
does
doing
that?
it all.
Who does
Well,
that?
he's in
sort of
sales.
thing? No, I mean,
Oh.
like what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's a really neat gift. That's what you've got that makes us different. You,
Julie.
I wanted to share
see
this
Papa.
with you.
Go see Papa.
You're the
Go.
gift. You've been our gift.
Excuse me. Here I go. I'm cutting.
You are our gift by being part of our team. We want you to know how special you are. Sometimes, it's important for you to know, open your gifts. Open your gifts. Be brave to open your gifts and see you the way we see you.
That's right.
And every day that you do something that moves you forward and breaks old tapes and things in your mind,
That's right.
helps you see your gifts that no one can take away from you. So
That's
I wanted you
correct.
to know that. On the Facebook, let's go, because we're getting tight on our time. on our Facebook, we wanted to make sure that you know how important spas online are.
They really
for
are.
you to post on BeautyNet. We have not kind of
And
put
we
that
need
in
to
place.
too.
Yeah, yes, we have not done it.
And I'm posting
it's
this one on
because-
Sunday, so
yeah.
you will see it.
Yeah. So here's why. You know, all the forecasting for mascaras and all the new introductions, everything when there's programs and everything. That's how the company they can see that kind of activity. And if they don't see that, they're not sure if how heavy to make available a rollout
product,
and everything.
a rollout, yeah.
So we need to put those on.
We really
And so
do.
we want to encourage you by knowing that we're going to have a contest. So for the next few months, we're going to test the contest. And so whoever has the most spas online will be a winner, the top three.
Top three, but we
Top
also
three.
have to know how
Yeah.
many, your
Yeah.
total
So
sales, spas booked, and recruits. Because you just can't have 20 spas and then there's no sales.
It's not,
We want to see what your sales
it's
are
kind of
total.
like Craigslist when they really don't have what they say.
That's right. That's right. And we want to have honor and integrity.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's
to
right.
show what the results
So
were.
top three, but for each of you who put a spa online doesn't have to be 5 people,
Nope.
6 people. It's
One-on-one.
even one appointment,
Right.
and it's it might be makeover. It might just be a few products. Put that on, and when you do, for every spa that you do have, there'll be one entry
We'll
for
put a ticket.
different separate. So you have 2 different ways to win something from us, and then of course,
and they'll be from winners from each of the teams.
that's right. That's right. So I wanted to also show you really quickly before we wrap up. I'll come up and see.
We're doing an infomercial here.
Yeah,
She's showing you
infomercial.
technique.
Okay, so here's our mascara, a new mascara. I don't have it on the left eye,
Right.
and I do here. Now everybody likes their mascara a certain way, but it's these. Look at the bend on this brush.
It is nice.
Okay, now
More.
when you're holding your brush, get to the base of the lash and come up on the outside like this. Okay. Oops, I just did this. And then when you're coming in the middle, you're going to come straight up. And then angle it a little bit to get into the in lashes here. Now look at this. And what you've got here, see, so what you've got is I'm not somebody who does the sideways things because I like my lashes to all stay separate and look as natural as they can while being long and thick, as if I'm still young and youthful. Remember when lashes were like, take a look at your babies, and look at this. This mascara is awesome. That's one coat, and now I feel so much better. So anyway, I wanted you to see this phenomenal mascara and enjoy that, getting enough of those for yourself. Well, we wanted to wrap up. Kelly just got an important call. Sorry you had my dog with you too, but now you know we're just as real as we can be. And we're so pleased to be able to be with you. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll have our virtual meetings. Check and see when the next beauty use and everything are. And you can private message us. Also, our Facebook is for positive reinforcement. So if there's something that you want, have that you might not be with that twist, go ahead and let us know. That's what we're here for, to help you through all the different parts of your business. And God bless all of you, and have a happy holidays.